Welcome to FFT Championship Primetime, your week 4 report. That's right. Already a quarter way into this thing almost. It is crazy where this far along feels like it was just yesterday we were kicking off the first game. Your top teams this week, Ben Prater. Probably too many Jets, 202.88 from the United Division. You will see why he named his team that in just a second. Orlando Bishop, 196.04 from the Munoz Division in second. Doug Jacobson, 193.38 from the Manning Division, third. We had George, 192.88 from the Taylor Division. And finally, Matthew, 185.44 from the Race Division. Your top 5 scores this week. I didn't think it was a super high scoring week, so these scores are pretty solid in my opinion. Let's look at Ben's team, simply the best this week. Ben did 202.88. Remember, he named his team Too Many Jets. And if you look, there's multiple Jets in this lineup. Garrett Wilson, Brees Hall, both in the lineup. Not too bad. Not too bad. But look, this boat was driven right here. Justin Herbert, big time scored. Devon Echan, I think we're going with these days, 27. And we have 38.5 from A.J. Brown and 27.6 Cole Kmet. It's a nice looking team right here. I actually have a lot of teams that look similar to this. So I hope this team does well, Ben, because this looks like a lot of teams I would draft right here. Receiver heavy early, kind of hit on some of these late dart throws at running backs. I kind of like this team. Really good. Let's look at the Mama Said There'd Be Days Like This category. Yes, we all remember the classic Charlie Brown commercial where he tries to kick a football and misses. This was Ben this week. Ben is a longtime member of this league, has been playing for years with us all. And sometimes there's days like this. Only 69 points this week was the lowest score of the week across 308 teams. And when you look at this roster, you can see why. Geno Smith, leaves the game with an injury. Should have absolutely smashed on Monday night. 11.2 points. Not good. Jahmyr Gibbs. Seriously, we have social media videos. These guys high-fiving each other because we got Jahmyr Gibbs. Let's not give him the ball. Makes total sense. Deebo Samuel, 0.6 points. I know. I have him in some leagues. Not great. Couldn't score higher than 5 from the defense, kicker, flex, tight end area. Not awesome. Not great. Hey, better days ahead. Ben has actually been a top 5 team in this league in the past. So not a big surprise. I'm sure Ben will be back to his usual form soon enough. Closest game of the week came from the Manning Division. Justin Keller beat Brian Davis by a whopping 0.12 points, 140.56 to 140.44. Another week, and this game went right down to Monday Night Football again. Brian had Ken Walker, Darren Waller, and Paris Campbell against just Matt Breida as Justin tried to hold on to his lead. Literally 2 more yards from anybody on Brian's team, and he is a winner. And I'm stunned. The flow of the game, I would have thought Kenneth Walker would have had more points. And then coming from behind, he's got the Giants receivers, right? Darren Waller, Paris Campbell, nothing out of these guys. Not helpful. Justin hangs on for the win. It is one of those games, right? But I actually have a closest game of the week, part 2. I think this is the highest scoring close game I remember in the history of this, 4-year history of this league. Sayers Division. Jack McDonald scores 182.7. Shane scores 181.6. This game is ridiculous. Jack has Josh Allen. Shane has Stephon Diggs. So Josh Allen is throwing to Stephon Diggs, and I'm sure you're sitting there like, stop throwing to Diggs, for gosh sakes. The difference in this game is definitely the quarterback, though. Josh Allen puts up 44.5. Joe Burrow goes for 4.7 for Shane. In a game he loses by 1.1 points, Joe Burrow can only do 4.7. Ouch. The loss dropped Shane to 0-4. Double ouch on that one. Ridiculous, Shane, to lose a game like this. Top 10 this season, we have a new leader. Jay Rodriguez from the Moss Division takes over first place. 620.2 points. Lino in the Merino Division, that's right, my division, is now fielding 2 of the top teams. Lino in second, Daniel in fifth. Lino, the only other team that's undefeated and scored over 600 points. John from Peyton, Christian from Sanders, and of course Danny from Reno. George from Sayers is 6, Kenny from Smith is 7, John from Favre is 8, Jamie from Dickerson 9, Mike Coffey Nice is 10. I had a few fun facts here. 8 of the top 10 teams in scoring have lost a game. So Sam, our leader from the last 2 weeks, lost this week. Sam would still be ahead of basically all of these teams if he hadn't lost. Your number 6 overall scoring team has 2 losses. Your number 14 overall scoring team, the Smiths from the, I forget what division Smiths are in. The Smiths are 1-3 and 14th in the overall scoring. Crazy. We do have 24 undefeated teams left, which is fun as well. Finally, Team Name Tuesday, Brees Lightning. You can tell I like a name when I steal it. My mom was a big fan of Greece growing up, so this name speaks to me. So I took it and I made it one of my own teams. Thank you, Kieran, for the idea from the Manning division. Guys, I hope you have a great week this week. I hope you do really well in all your leagues this week, unless, of course, you're playing me in the FFT Championship. Other than that, be successful, my friends, and I will talk to you next week with another episode.